Welcome everyone to another video on our Bryan Fundamental series where I try to get better at Bryan day by day and bring you along for the ride. So at the time of this video recording, Heihachi came out a day or two ago, pretty much, so came out this week, right? And this is my first time trying out the character, so I haven't gotten to play Ranked or any Tekken since the DLC dropped. I haven't played the story extension or any of it. But with that being said, the first thing that we want to start with is just get familiar with what does the new Heihachi look like. What does it do now, right? What does Heihachi look like in the very early stages of his release, so that we can kind of have an idea of what's going on when we first play against him on the ladder, which I'm assuming we're going to run into this character quite a bit still when we hit our streams on this weekend. So with that being said, I think that more so than ever, we should go through what the game thinks we should be punishing, just to kind of like go through and make sure things are the same, right? So we're going to go ahead and do that. So as usual, we're just going, this is a little bit verbose and a little bit probably more than is necessary, but we are just going to go through each one of these moves and double check that they do what we expect them to do, right? So up 4-2-1, 4-4-2. Wall standing 1, full crouch down 4-2. That I think is going to be new if I remember correctly. Then you have full crouch down forward 4, I think is the old one. Then you have I'm just going to say E. I'm just going to say this honestly, like it's the Wind God Fist. Well, I don't know. Hell sweep. During Wind God's Kamai. Ooh. Whatever that is. Wind God's Kamai. I think that's his new stance, right? Is that his new stance? 2. 4. 1+2. He has 2 new stances, I know, so I'm not sure which one this one is. And then TJK. And then Rage. Okay, so let's just go through these now. Your top 30, hey, first day, then stop playing. All right, I will ask you if I have any questions, for sure. So, first start is good old Flash Punch. Wait, that is not what I said I did, though. Oh, it just looks different. It's got a bizarre looking animation to it, but yeah, let's see. And then we'll do down forward 1+2 or 1-2. All of his moves look weird. Your Tekken God, that's awesome. There's Rashid. Up 4-2-1. That looks like. Well, I'll withhold judgment. I'm going to stop at this one for this next one. We want to get rid of his heat. So this move in general has been a bane for a lot of Bryan players. Yeah, see, that looks different. And the reason is because the rhythm is way different than you're used to, right? Like, that is a bizarre rhythm. Like what happened to... Yeah. Like, if you compare this to Mishima's flash punches are typically 1-1-2 with that, and this is 1-1-2. Looks like you can still... And it's -5 on block? It's -5 on block? Really? That's crazy. So... Let's see. So it is -17. Obviously, actually, interesting. You can actually, it actually jails. So notice how I'm pressing here. Wow, this is not as good at all. So this is something to keep in mind already, is that if you see a Heihachi running around doing like, or something, you can feel it sluggish too. Like you can mash, and even if they finish it, you're not going to get hit. Like, that's actually something to keep in mind. That's super bizarre. Super bizarre. But pretty interesting. So let's look at the, at this thing. Yep, -5, like Mustafa said. Yeah, they're inclined to ending it, but you can't mash out of it anyway. So it's like, it doesn't matter. Like, I can't even get hit by the last hit if I duck. Like, yeah. But, like, you can't even get hit by this, like, you see, look at my inputs. Like, I am mashing. And it is not coming out. So it's kind of wild. Pretty interesting. But anyway, so let's, yeah, the delayed one, maybe. Yeah, let's, probably this one. That one you probably can match. Oh, interesting. But you see, like, at some point, we both hit each other. That's interesting. So it's like... So, like... So it's like, either use a power crush. Either use a power crush, or if you try to power crush and they finish it at regular speed... And they finish it at regular speed, you can still get the punish. Oh, Heihachi's finally a good matchup for us? That is actually crazy here. It's like, dang, really is a whole different game. So anyway, let's go ahead and put some notes down for this. So it's a high, mid. It is... -17, I believe I saw. Like, so knockdown on hit, -17 on block. Jails, but delay means we can interrupt with power crush. So, some things that we learned about that. I'm just gonna put here, 1-1 is -5 on block. That's crazy. What a change. Alright, so now let's go ahead and move forward. Interesting. So, what is this? So what is 13 frame punish, maybe? Probably. Looks like it. Oh, this is down forward 1. So we have another one, probably. Doesn't he always have... He's always had a second one. This took place of his... Oh, this is his 13 frame punish, but this took place of his wall splat move from before. Is it the same thing? He can hold it. And then there's a perfect input. What the? What is this move, though? Alright, we're gonna look at that for a second. Is this a guard break? No. You can't interrupt this with, like... You can if you're really fast, you can interrupt it with a launcher. No wall splat, but it's a save +1. What a weird move. And you can't punch parry it, so that's good to know. But you can sidestep. Huh. That's cool. Don't armor reverse it either. Okay, so that is very, very interesting. So we're gonna actually, let's talk through a couple of these, because these are actually, down forward 1 is a pretty like common thing. So down forward 2-1 is an I-13 mid. What did we say it was? Minus like 13 on block. Yeah. And you'll get hit if you try to sidestep. So Just like +3 on hit. It's actually not a lot of frames on hit. So +3 on hit, -13 on block. Now, all of them are natural except the charge version, right? I saw 2. Well, like, not 2, but I saw 3. Okay, so we're saying there's the 1-1, which is the high extension. The 1-2, which we just looked at. The 1-2 hold, which is just the thing that we've been trying. And then there's this, like, just frame version, which is just more damage, it seems. I mean, I'll just make him do it. I'm not going to try and do it. I don't know how to do it. But, I don't obviously have the just frame, but we can make him do it like this. Wait, but this version's -9. Oh. But this knocks down. You see that? So that one knocks down. Okay, but you're saying this is natural. And I forgot that you can make it go to the wall now by... So that is natural. You can't sidestep right. You can't sidestep to the left. But you can sidewalk. Huh. The gold spark one? Which one's gold spark? Is the gold spark in heat? Where does the gold spark one? What's the difference in the inputs? Oh, okay. Did this person do the... So this is the... I see. So, gold spark version is best, but what are the... Same input, better timing, but is it same frames? Like, this is classic Tekken, where we again don't have that one in the move list. It's not that hard? Okay. Well, I didn't even get the original one. Oh, so... Okay. No. Huh. Which one is it? That sounded good. But I don't think that was it. That one. Okay. I'm just gonna save it. So this one, that's -9, and this is -9. But the fact that it does a knockdown is kind of cool. So it's just more damage, right? That's all I'm seeing. Okay, so let's take some notes here. More damage, can't interrupt. You couldn't interrupt the other one, right? This one can't be interrupted either. Oh, you can! Well, you can! You can still... Am I an idiot? Well, either way. So, just frame... So, blue spark... blue spark is like knockdown on hit. Knockdown on hit. -9 on block. Gold spark, knockdown on hit, -9 on block. charge. Charge is also knockdown on hit, but it's +1 on block. And this is in order of how fast they are. And then we'll also just put down for 2-1, mid high. I see. Okay. Interesting. Okay. So let's move on. Let's I think that's pretty interesting. And then we barely talked about it, but it's down for 2-1. Sorry, not what the heck? Down for 1-1? I mean, yeah, not down for 2-1. I meant down for 1-1. Down for 1-1 is the mid high. This is not changed from what I can see. It is this is the old stuff. Whoops. That's not what we meant to do. We meant to do this. And it's -2 on block. It's actually not bad. Honestly, -2 on block, you can pretty much +4 on hit, -2 on block. Interesting. Okay. So let's keep going. So now we have down back 2. So we said we're going to look at down back 2. This is good old Rashid. But that's going to get used to. So this is 23 frames. This is like it's debatable. It's debatable whether you can react to this with the sound. But it's used to be one of Heihachi's like primary low pokes. Mustafa's saying it's worse now. So you can sidestep this to the right, it seems. So let's set up this situation. Basically, well, at high level, like, what are you even going to do on Heihachi in the old games? Like, okay, it is linear. Okay, gotcha. Yeah, open timing is not... I try to put it behind a jab, so you at least have, like, some semblance of what you can do with that move. But it's, it is, I-23 low, +6 on hit. What's the... Same on counter hit. Interesting. Maybe that's so there's no knockdown anymore. I believe that, yeah. Okay. -18 on block. So, linear... Wait, never knockdown? Oh, I don't know what I'm thinking of then. I honestly don't know what I'm thinking of. Or maybe I'm thinking that he had a different animation for counter hit. I'm not sure. But either way. I don't remember and it doesn't matter. So it's linear, backdash, after hit. To stay out of range. Okay. Next. Up 4-2-1. What is this again? This seems... Okay, so you can't step it. Mid? Sorry, I'm thinking if I can punch parry. So you can't punch parry, you can't sidestep. It's delayable. Yeah, that seems right. This is up 4-2-1. So you have, for this move, up 4-2-1. One ultimate count upon heat activation. Huh. Weird. Wow. That is a delay. That is a delay. But, either way, it is, I-19. So it's an I-19 mid-mid. I-19 mid-mid. Not heat engage on hit. Minus 11 on block. Delayable. Forward 4-2. This is the one that I wanted to see because this is the move that was the bane of Bryan players' existences in Tekken 7. Well, that is not right, so I guess we recorded the wrong thing. Bring this back. Yeah, so I'm kind of expecting it to have been nerfed, so let's just see what's up with it, right? So, still no jet upper for us. But we can reach with this now. You can forward 4-2. It's easier to do in this game than it was in older games, but it's still not easy. As you can see, I'm not getting the punish indicator. Here it is. If you're fast, though, because the buffers are easier in this game. Like, I'm inputting it as the fist hits me, basically. Like, as the fist is hitting me, I'm already doing my punish. That range is quite a bit nerfed. It looks like stepping's like worse for it now, but I also feel like my stepping was worse in Tekken 7. Let's do that again. So like if he does that, right? Wow. Okay, so that's... Okay, cool. No wonder. Yeah, because this move used to be like a really random tracking move. Oops. This used to be a very random tracking like move in what the heck? That's weird, huh? But it used to randomly catch you like moving like from here before. And now it seems like it's much less range. For one. Like you could backdash out of this now. Almost. Interesting. Okay, so frames of this move, right? It's 19 mid launcher, so launch on hit, right? Still launches on hit. Yeah, still launch on hit. Minus 16 on block. Push back. So mock punch, punch punish, mock punch punish. More linear now. So that's great. That's good to hear because this was a really scary one. So while standing 1 now. While standing 1's the same. All right, let's look at it. Oh, it's this move. Okay. So, yeah, this looks like the same. This is his 13 frame punish. We can launch it sometimes. Minus 14. Minus 14. Interesting. Oh, forward 4-2 sometimes? Gotcha. Oh, you meant forward 4-2 sometimes you'll actually get it. Yeah. Okay, cool. So while standing 1 is I-13 mid. Knockdown on hit. We didn't double check that, but it should be just your classic quarter circle something, quarter circle 1 follow up. So knockdown on hit, minus 14 on block. Good to know because Heihachis are going to be using this as their 13 frame punish. Full cross down 4-2. Alright, this one's minus 14, we're being told. Oh, this is his new move. Wow. 15 frames. Interesting. So, does this, it feels kind of linear. But anyway, so you have this. This is going to be I-13, I-15 mid, launch on hit, minus 14 on block. So now we have while full crouch down for 4. This is his, this move? Yeah. Oh, that looks a little bit different. Oops. That's different for a lot of reasons. Wait, you don't... He doesn't get a 3-4-4-2 anymore unless you counter hit? Or it's clean. Clean or counter hit. Okay. Interesting. It's still +4, but requires clean hit for that knockdown. Okay, this is something I want to check. Because this is something that was... I was never sure if this move, how guaranteed this was. Shoot. This. I think we cannot... Okay, I'm trying to get around it. Okay. So now it's guaranteed. Okay. Good to know. So 19 frame, I-19 low, knockdown, clean hit, +4 hit on hit, minus, we didn't even check, but yeah, stagger on block, 4-4-2, now guaranteed on knockdown. Okay, interesting. I guess that's fair. Now, why did they put God Fist in here? Oh, Wind God Fist. We're going to skip Wind God Fist. This is just -10. Electrics are -10. Hell Sweeps are also Hell Sweeps, so we're going to skip that as well. Now we are left with his stances. We will look at those as part of his stances, I'd say. Omen is guaranteed if they're good. Wait, he still does have Omen? Oh. I thought they took it away, but that's... Oh, it hits, but it doesn't, Oh. I'm not a Heihachi player. But, interesting. So that's like a... No launch, not usable in combos. Wow, that sucks. That is a hard... You have to crouch cancel, right? Like... Yeah, I don't know how to do it. I don't remember how to... I don't know how to crouch cancel as a Mishima, but it's fine. But omens are cool. Anyway, just wave into it. It's now easier? Really? Oh. But I still don't know how to wave out of full crouch like this. I guess I'm just doing it too early. I guess. But anyway. Cool. So, let's go ahead and look at some stances now. So, let's, first of all, going through the move list, right? Let's figure out what stances we're talking about. So, first one is Wind God's Kamai. So, we're going to call it Heihachi Wind God's Kamai. WGK. Check back 4. You want me to do that first? What is that? Ooh, that is a good move. This looks like... Whoa. That is weird animation. That is very different on hit versus on, Okay, so let's see. Okay. So it's an 18 frame -8 counter hit. But it will knock down... Does he get anything guaranteed from this? I guess it just knocks you away. But it's such a weird move. Look at that, though. Yeah, you get his back. That's crazy. Interesting. Okay. And then check down forward 4-1. 4-1? Is it something else? No, Hugh, I'm not that cool. This one? Down for 4-2? Probably. Rapid crush combo. Okay. This looks like another minus 12, mid. Launch. Okay, got it. Got it. So we have back 4, back 4, back 4, and down forward 4-2. I-13. Oh, I-13 mid. Wall splat on hit. Launch counter hit. Minus 12 on block. So you can get a 12. Alright, now you have 4-4-1 plus 2. Also, can that move be stepped? Wow. No. So now we have forward 1 plus 2. Oh, headbutt. Wow, that's fast. Wait, what? Whoa! That's hilarious, though. Okay. So forward 1 plus 2. I-12. 3. Yeah, I see. Plus 14 on hit. Oh, it's a high. Looks like launch on hit. I'm not sure though. No, it's not. Just kidding. Plus 14 on hit, minus 14 on block. It's very thematic. 4 forward 1 plus 2. Oh. Another 13 move. Looks linear because it's forward input. Interesting. So forward 1 plus 2. I-13 mid. Heat engage on hit. Minus 8 on block. Now we have back 3. Whoa. That's cool. That tracks? It doesn't even look like it tracks. It's so quick. Wow. I-14, sure. So back 3, I-14 high, tracking high. Plus 2 on hit. 9 on block. It's kind of like a bad mock kick. He's got back 3-1 and back 3-3. I see. Sorry, back to 3-2. I see. So we'll say yes to that, and then we'll say just to see what they are. I probably won't write these down. Yeah, minus 12. Good to know. Minus 12. Probably knockdown. Yeah. Okay, and then this one. High. -1. Counter hit, though. Okay. Good to know that there's a high extension. So high, mid, and high extension. Counter hit extensions. Okay. And then check up forward 4. This guy. This is -9, mid, knockdown, on counter hit, and on hit. Yeah, same animation. Okay. I-24, tracking mid, knockdown on hit. I believe it on the free Omen. Okay. And then we didn't write down the frames of back 4, so real quick, we'll write them down. Back 4 is -18. I-18, counter hit mid, counter hit launch, knockdown on hit, launch, counter hit, -8 on block, -8 on block. And then side step right. It's got 4 versions of back 2. Back 2. Back 2. Back 2 hold. Back 2 hold forever. Oh, it's just, he can just do it raw? Oh, I see. So he's like this holds charge base guard, but it doesn't guard break. It's just timing based. Weird. So the normal, so I would assume it's the same, where it's like it gets progressively more. It gets progressively more, like, better reward for him, I guess. But it's just like a wall move. Does this do anything at the wall? Gotcha. Okay. Well, good to know. Basically, you can do it raw. Good to know. Cool. Good stuff. Let's go into some of these stances. So we have Wind God's Kamae. Wind God's Kamae. So let's talk about the moves entries. So what takes you into Wind God's Kamae? Let's find out. So first you have, so we're going to look for those. And we got to learn what ultimate count is too, because that's new as well. This is Thunder God's Kamae. There we go. So we have 1, 2, 2 shifts into it. So you have 1, 2, 2 down. 3, 1 useless. 4, 2 neutral, 2 useless. Okay. So 1 back. Sorry, 1 back. He's got a 1, 2, 4 now? Really? 1 back, 2 down. I see how this is going. I see. So this one's like that. That goes down. That goes. Oh, I see. He's 1 back. He's also got 1 back, 2, 2, and 2, 1. So you basically have 1 back, 2, 1, or 2, basically. It's different now. I see. 4. He's also got a 4 after it. 3, 2. 3, 2. Down. How's it going, the bright guy? 4, 2, 2. Mustafa said that one's useless. 4, 3. 4, 4. did, Hugh. I am a what do you want to call it? Season pass sheep. So I have it all. Down 1+2. He has a lot of things that shift into this. Well, Mustafa, you're a student and I have a salary, so we're in different situations. No judgment. While standing 3-3, while standing 4-4. Well, the way I see it is I want him to make more stuff, so I'm going to fund it. What the heck? Interesting. Becomes Electric Thunder Godfist under heat. During heat. Huh. Is that Omen? Okay. And then you have neutral during spinning demon. Oh, in the middle of his hell sweep. In the middle of his hell sweep. So hell sweep 4-4 down? That's what they're saying? That is bizarre. Okay. How bizarre. And then the manual transition is down 1+2 manual transition. Okay. Okay. Warrior Instinct. So he's actually got three transitionary, like 3 stances, not 2. He's got 3, right? Okay. Sorry, I'm just looking at some of this stuff. Cool. Sure. Oh, he has one of those things. Okay, so, yeah, so we're going to look at his hell sweep anyway, so it's fine. Yeah. Yeah, so then he goes into the stance, right? Yeah. I see. Looks like... I have no idea. I'm not a Heihachi player, but it looks like they're maybe going to do that more as their tin frame now. I'm not sure. But anyway. Oh, that's funny. That's a high. Does he have a pickup from that still? Something like that. Something like that. Yeah. Gotcha. Forward 3, down 2. Whoa! Wait. Oh, that's the pickup? I'm not that good. What the heck? Oh my gosh. Okay, I did get it once, but it doesn't count. I'm not that good. It's easier in this game, thanks to you. I don't have electrics. I don't even have the correct electrics. Look at that. Wind God Fists for days. Oh, I heard that. You're right, yeah. I can do those easier. Funnily enough. That's actually easier for me to do, doing the perfect electric input. Exactly. That means I'm better at doing perfect electrics than I am at doing real electrics. But anyway, I digress. So, interesting. So he has a pickup from there. Okay. So, let's go ahead and look at a few of these transitions. First perfect electric punish in Tekken 8, probably. That's pretty funny. Yeah, I think you mentioned that before. Anyway, so let's look at a few of these. So we have 1, 2, 2. It's +4. And otherwise it's +4. So it's going to be +4 either way. And then we have 1 back 2. Oh, this move. Wait, this takes you into stance now? Oh my gosh. This move's cancer. Alright, we'll see how that move works. And then you have... We'll do it by itself. As well. You recommend looking at stance without moves before first they change how stance works. I don't think that's English that I understand, Mustafa. But do you want me to... You're saying you look at the moves first? Well, we're going to look at them all. I'm just like, for me, it's important to see what's causing them to enter this stance so that we're ready to think about this stance. This is +9. And otherwise it's +4. It just helps me like get my brain in the right state, so I am going to push back on that release. But we will eventually look at it all anyway. So +4 on hit, -9 on block. Jails, of course. Okay. Alright, gotcha. I understand what you're saying, Mustafa. I just want to know how we're getting into the stance. Otherwise, I'm just going to see the stance and be like, I don't know what's happening. So let's just... We will get to it. It's not that many. We will see both either way. We'll see both either way. Wasn't this plus before? I feel like this was a looped move before. But either way. How were you able to loop this before? I think there was a way to loop this. Maybe not. I don't know. All I know is you're supposed to be able to punch parry it. Oh well. Oh, you know what? Doesn't this move have like some sort of a punch parry stance to it? I don't know. Anyway, who just followed? Ghost Trick, thank you for the follow. Thank you so much. Welcome to the family. So, if we look at this move, it's -2 on block. And +8 on hit. And again, comes out of his jab. Heihachi has a lot of very good, like, jab-based offense still. So, +8 on hit. Very good. +8 on hit, -2 on block. Even when he transitions into the stance. Yeah. 1 back, 2, 1. Maybe that's what I'm thinking of, you. Is that what that is? I don't know. Oh, this move. You also have this. Okay. So, cool. Yeah, okay. So he has also 2, 1, 2, 2. This, and he also has that. Okay. Good to know. Alright, cool. So then we have 3, 2 down. Oh. Okay. 15 frames. It does seem kind of whatever, but it is plus. So it's -2 otherwise, but if he goes into stance transition, he's +9. So -2. -2 isn't terrible. These are all the same. So, oh, sure. But I mean, who's doing that? I guess to keep people on their toes, but I mean, even the on-hit frames are bad. It is -13 without transition. Without transition, -2, -13. +9 on hit, -2 on block. 4-2-2. Okay. Oh! No, I don't know what that is. Okay. So, did I do the wrong move here? 4-2-2. Down. This is also +9 on hit, -2 on block. 15. Huh. High mid. +9 on hit, -2 on block. Check 2-2. Well, yeah, what is this? Okay. -8. Force crouch. +13. And if he does it by himself. That's +9 on hit. That's kind of wild. And 0. Interesting. But you can't step it once it's going. Interesting. All 2 jabs are like +9. I didn't know that. Today I learned something. Okay. So now we have 4-3 down. Okay. Slower move. But it's +12 on a hit, -2 on block. So it seems everything... So one thing I'm learning here already is it feels like pretty much everything has been -2 on block, right? +12 on hit, -2 on block. I believe it. The guaranteed stuff here, +12 after all. Oh, he can do from this. +7. If I'm crouching, what did it say? -15. There we go. This is the move that's like the real pressure scenario. So I-19. So it's either +7. +15 on crouch hit. And then +4 in block. That's the move that I was looking for. I absolutely believe it. Now you have down 1 +2. That's just the manual input. Never mind. Then we have while standing 4-4. While standing 4-4 down, rather. So you can do it from an 11 frame punish, but on block it's probably not that great. So let's see. So +6 on hit. -9. Oh. Interesting. can still do that no matter what. I can believe it in the sense that, like... Sorry, let me do... I don't remember how to make him do the block. I don't know if I'm doing that right. So you can attack him in this stance, he can't block. Yeah, see that? Gotcha. Okay. And then we have the Hell Sweep forward, forward, down. Wait, you have not holding it, but it's forward, 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 I guess. Like that. Oh, what? So if you do that, it's still going to be launch. Okay. It's the same as while standing then. Yeah, it is same as while standing 4-4. Got it. All stances can transition to crouch dash. Well, that's what we're going to do next. So let's talk about Wind God's Kamae moves. Heihachi Wind God's Kamae moves. WKGK. Alright. So, if we go through this move list and find the Wind God's Kamae, we see that there's about this many. So there's 1, 2, 1, 1, 1, 2, 2, 3, 4, 4, 1 plus 2. That's it. And then down forward, like, yeah, Wind God step. So let's see what this means, right? So this is not a lot to actually deal with. So first of all, that's kind of cool that he gets like kind of like this free electric afterwards. Interesting. Huh. Yeah, I can't play him. But, so, let's go ahead and go through this. So now first one we have is... Okay. Next we'll have, Oh, there we go. That was his original down forward 1-2. Interesting. And now we have... So he still has it, is what you're saying. Is that he still has it, it just comes out of that stance. That's so interesting that they did that. This one too. So a lot of these are old Heihachi moves, but it turned it into the stance to interesting. I see. Because it still feels like Heihachi. Up forward 3-4 doesn't need stance? Okay. Let's see. So this one, it just happens to be in it. I see. Okay, cool. Let's look at that first one. Okay. So it's +2, -2, but otherwise it'll start heat. Okay. 1 + 3? Oh, he has throws out of it. Is this a 3 break? Is this breakable? Oh, you can't break it? What? Unreal. And he got 2 of them, right? Did I see a second one? I just skipped it because it didn't give it to me, basically. But yeah, it's just either. Ah, okay. So we're going to put that on here. 1 + 3 or 2 + 4. Unbreakable. Throw. And how fast is it? I-18. Okay. There is a god. Yep. Stole that from Reyna for sure. I believe it. Okay. So that one won, though. Let's look at the frames real quick, because I didn't actually run them down. Is I-12. So I-12 mid-high. High-high. Okay. So I-12 high-high. This one is I-12 high-mid. So the other one was heat engage on hit and -2 on block. This one is -13 force crouch. Oh, it doesn't force crouch anymore. Pretty sure this one was a force crouch move in the old game, which I'm kind of sad. But it's still probably wall sprouts. Yeah. So knockdown on hit, -13 on block. Standing punish now. So, now we have this one. Mid-electric. They're both guaranteed from forward 3 on hit. I believe it. That's basically, like, what do I want to say here? Like, forward 3, like, the mechanics are different, but ultimately, it's still what Heihachi did before, right? Like, in that situation. So, I-15 mid, launch on hit, -10 on block. Just something to keep in mind that you can still do that. 3-4 now. This is the classic. Very good move. 28 though. I-28. Mid. Should launch. Not anymore. Does that launch? Launch on hit? Is that a launch? Okay, that's a launch. Okay. +4 on block. Got it. Okay. And that is... Now I have 4. Mellow Man, how do we feel about Heihachi? He's different while not totally... He's different while not totally being different. Like, he still feels very familiar to me. Like, a lot of the stuff are just hidden behind stances, but the gameplay itself, some of it's still the same. Like, don't crouch too much against Heihachi, because he has guaranteed stuff that comes after it. That's still there. So, in that sense, I'm okay with it so far. -4 on hit. +12 counter hit, which means he probably gets something. And then... bottom mid-tier until he hits warrior mode. Yeah, that's something we're gonna have to look into. Honestly, that's crazy, because now you've got, like, this weird, like, Akuma mechanic. His punishment's insane. That's kind of... That feels new. That doesn't feel like something that you kind of expect from Heihachi, I guess. -14 on block. I'm already, like, not about blocking now. Okay, and then give me 1+2. What is 1+2? Okay. Ooh! Don't step me. Okay. -18. Oh, I-18. So I-18. I-18. Tracking. Mid. I see why this is considered a casino stance, because he does have an option for everything, and everything loses to something. +6 knockdown. Well, really, this is knockdown. Knockdown on hit. -13 on block? It power crushes? Oh, it is! I didn't even notice because of the cracking. What the heck? That's hilarious. Weird. Okay. So now that we have all of the we now have the sort of the mix, right? Um, the thing I want to check, right? The immediate thing that I want to try and check is like, what if he does? No, that's not what I wanted to do. Something like that, right? So this. That is so weird looking, but that works. Interesting. Huh. Weird. Okay. So now we look at, so if we look now at his transitionary moves, right? Almost everything that he does is -2 on block, unless it's a specific move like 1-2-2 that's meant to be more like a punishment that gets you into the stance. So it's like if he's able to land 1-2-2 into stance, you're probably blocking. If he lands, but if he doesn't land it and just kind of goes into the stance by like 1-back-2, 3-2, 4-2-2, 3, or even 4. 4 is actually kind of slow, so that's going to be +4 on block, which is the same as if he lands. So actually, 1-2-2 and 4-4 are a situation. So I'm seeing like, to me, right? To me, it's like -2, +4, and +6 are the situations that we're talking. Yeah, 4-4 is dangerous because being +4 out of a move that's sort of like relatively fast. I-19 is relatively fast. That is pretty good. So let's look at these moves and think about it. So like if he's +4, 1-1, and 1-2 are his options. If he does the 2, which is a mid launcher, that's -10. We can just block it and we can get a 10 frame. If he does anything slower, he's going to be able to put us back in jail. But the idea is that if we press, what we are risking is getting 1-1. But if they think we're going to press, they're going to 1-1. Probably 1-1. Yeah, it is a game. It's a guessing game, but what we're trying to do is like narrow it down, right? So the thing that you mentioned though is like very telling, right? The first thing you mentioned, I think, is very important to say, right? You talked about like -2, like that, for example. Like this situation here is -2. So I can down by 3. In addition to that, if they do the power crush, right? So that is 1 + 2. We can probably down by 3. Now, the only thing that really beats us out there is maybe this. Yeah, that'll beat it. But that's like, that is a hard, like call out, right? But if he does the 2, what about this? This we should beat out too. Amazing. No, let's do the math, Mustafa. It's I-15. They're -2, and we have down back 3. Yeah, it's all right. So we're deciphering. Yes, down back 3, my beloved. Who said that? Bellowman. Exactly. So we're gonna talk about, what is this stance again called? Electric. No, wind gods Kamae. How's it going, Vitos? By the way, I think yeah, top of the morning, evening, exactly. It's always down back. It's always this. So Heihachi. So wind gods Kamae. Like game theory. -2. Down back 3 beats everything except up forward 3-4. The hardest call out. Now, for the sake of completeness, right? We want to talk about if that's what this has turned into, right? So this is now, right? It should be linear. Should be linear. So that's good to know. So that's great. Now we have to talk about Ford 4 as exactly what Mustafa is saying. Honestly, with Ford 4, I think once they are +4, once you're +4, I think we're blocking. +4, blocking, but mashing loses only to... So I have to... This is an awkward input, though. It loses to highs? Wait a second. You could down jab it. Even, you can down jab. That's annoying. It also only loses to that and then maybe 1+2, right? But if he's doing that into 1+2, that's hilarious. Like, if he does... We've got them tilted. That's about it. Like, that's great. And against the wall, that's scary because he gets a wall spot there, right? Let me see. Oh, new features. All right. Yeah, okay. They can also cancel stance to block, yes. Or, so actually we have some options here now for this one. Blocking, but start losing to throws, basically. Because that low didn't matter to us, basically. Yeah, the Guilty Gear labbing resets are really nice. Down 1 loses to Power Crush, to up forward 3-4, and Power Crush. Wall splats. So maybe don't do anything at the wall. Maybe you just sit here and let him hit you. Because at that point... You want me to just try and... No, I can't. I tried. The other thing that I was thinking of is that would be pretty funny. The other thing I'm thinking about, though, if we look at this here, is that he's got the low, which is a -4 on hit, right? So it's like he does that low. I guess he can also just not go into stance, right? That's what Mustafa's basically saying. But it's like... Jeez, I don't know. Yeah, it doesn't seem that scary of a mix. So this one, we can kind of just let it go. Anyway. I want to try. But anyway, punch parry will still lose to stuff like the kicks. But yeah, like if he does... Like, oops. I don't know if you can punch parry that. Ooh. You can, but the timing's different. I don't think so, Mellow Man. I don't think you have it out of Jin. Wait, Jin does too? Oh, wait. PVGF. Wait, they all have it? They all have 13 frame ones? So by all the Mishimas, we mean Heihachi and Kazuya? That's my nasty... Oh, and Reina. Reina has one too? She has a 13? Really? That's so weird. Anyway. So, I didn't know Devil Jin just got one. That's crazy. So they all have PVGF now. It's no longer a Kazuya thing. That's like end of an era. So, alright. Interesting stuff. I think in general, I feel like okay about this. Like plus 6 too. Also for plus 6, we're kind of just like, I mean, we're now losing to everything, but plus 6 comes out of while standing 4-4, so we're kind of just whatever. So, alright. Let us jump into the other one. Thunder, whatever. Wind, Thunder God Kamai. That's what it was. So, Thunder God Kamai. TGK. This one we're going to go straight to the moves, partially because we don't have as much time left, and I want to see what is exactly happening. At least so we know the 50-50 that we're playing, because I'm told it's a 50-50, so let's just see what the 50-50 is. So, let's see. So, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, down, forward, 4, 4. That looks like a hell sweep. 1 plus 3. Wow, that's fat. That's easy. That was easy. 2 plus 4. That was a very, very fast number of moves. So, okay, let's see. And it's forward 3 plus 4. I see. So that's that one. Okay. Oops. Can you do other stuff? Wait, no, it's just Hell Sweep. He's got all the Hell Sweep options there. Okay. Yeah, so he can go into this. He can go into that if he wants to. Okay. Okay, so. Cool. And then he also has grab, exactly. Oh, it's Broken Toy! There's Broken Toy. I'm just happy that Broken Toy is still in the game. I'm not surprised it's unbreakable. Alright. So let's talk through these. I-17 mid. Launch? Probably, maybe not. I see. So, knockdown on hit. Minus 11 on block. Jab crush. Yeah. Jab crush. Well, I'm glad to see Omen lives somewhere, but yeah, that's kind of sad. Okay, now you have... Hi. Guard break. Does this track? Oh my gosh. I-17. High. Tracking high. Guard. What about on hit? Same. Wow, okay, so launch on hit, plus 10 guard break. Alright, so I-23 mid. It was, I mean, it's knockdown. Knockdown on hit. Does it launch? No. Minus 7 on hit. On block. The least scary so far. And And then we have Hell Sweep. This is just Hell Sweep math. Hell Sweeps. But oops. We want to keep this around for a second. But for the Hell Sweeps, I want to know the speed. I-19. Okay. And then the throw. Which I am happy to see the throw come back at least. But again, it looks like it tracks. Whoa. Maybe. Tracking high. I-15. I-15. Okay. So let's talk about this one. The first thing I'm already noticing is that the fastest move is the throw at I-15. And then you got the I-17 mid that crushes jabs. So don't challenge with jabs, challenge with like down 4-2 or something, right? Like, something like that. So sidestep 2 and down 1-2. Okay, let's try those both. How do I transition though? Hold forward. He stays in the stance? This one forever? What? Okay. So I'm going to put the transitions at the bottom here. Transitions. Sidestep 2. Down 1-2. So, that's pretty funny. So, okay. So this one is minus 13 on hit. On hit. Minus 5 on block. Okay. I-23 mid. Plus 13 on hit. Minus 5 on block. And then you have down 1-2. Okay. Again, it was minus plus 13 or minus 5. I-13 mid-mid. I-16 mid-mid. Mid-mid. Plus 13 on hit. Oh my gosh. Minus 5 on block. Guaranteed Omen on counter hit. I believe you. What I'm trying to say is, what I'm trying to figure out here is that yes, if he lands these moves, he gets guaranteed stuff. But if we block these moves, what are we doing, right? Like if he goes this, right? All right. So what happens in heat? So if he's in heat, what can we do? You get electrics without the good input. Now Wind God's Kamae has an attack reversal. Okay. Wow. In heat, he's got an I-12 punish. That's pretty cool. So, Wind God's Kamae 1-1. During heat, down back 1+2. During heat, down 3-1. During heat smash, hold forward. enough. Guess I'm gonna block it. He's plus 10 for that one. So he gets a plus 10 out of that one. That's pretty scary. So some of these change in warrior mode. We're just going to have to handle that later. But for now, we're just like, maybe just don't let him get warrior mode. I don't know. But, okay. Yeah, we'll handle warrior mode later. But I think just understanding the 50-50 is like the start, right? Dave, how's it going? Oh, interesting. He's got 2 heat smashes. I feel like that was something else. What? Oh, I see. You're saying that one of them is... I see. Okay, I think I get it. What is the other one going to be? How do you do the floor break one? Is it just this one? Like one's hold forward, one's do without holding it? Okay. Okay, so we're just gonna do that here. So we have heat smash without the forward and then heat smash with the forward. Oops. So without the forward. That's one. The other one. They look the same. One, and then the other one. Oh, is it just on hit they're different? I see. They're... Alright, the hit effect's different, but the block effect's the same. Okay, okay. So, let's see how many of these moves, right? How many of these moves put you into Thunder God Kamae? Seems fewer already. Yeah, forward 3+4, but that's just the manual transition. So we have down 1-2, which we already did. We have back to hold. Oh, so this back to move that we were talking about, if you hold it, you can actually shift to Thunder God's Kamae. Interesting. So you're telling me... No, it's not like that. Like that. Okay. That's an awkward input, but I can do it. Okay. What does this do? +8. I see. Right. Okay. So this is interesting. So back to hold. Back to hold 4. +8 on block. But it's a very long thing. But that's like sort of the reward, I guess, of... Is there a filter? I don't see one. I don't see a filter, but I could just be... Maybe I'm just... I'm not sure. Anyway. So back to hold. That's it. Sidestep 2. Sure. That's it. During heat and when God's Kamae, you can actually shift to Thunder God's Kamae. Is that because it's a launch? It seems to be okay. I think it looks like it's hey, Helping Biscuit, how's it going? Welcome, welcome. Welcome to the family. In heat, he gets down 3-2. Down 3-2. Okay. And that takes you into it too. Okay, so let's see. In heat. Oh, this is just a new move. Or in Thunder God's Kamae. Oh, okay. So this is... Gotcha. So let's look at that one. So I see. So we have the opponent's heat is here. We're going to activate the heat. Give him down 3-2. What the heck? Is that right? Oh, but that doesn't take you into... He just gains it on the stance. Okay. Okay. Yeah, that seems to be... His up 3 power crush is now minus 13. This one? Up 3? Up 4? I don't know which one we're talking about. Up 3. Up 2. This was power crushing? Hey, that's super awesome, Helping Biscuit. I'm really glad that's been helpful for you. Oh, that's what it is. This move is now minus 13 instead of minus 14. Got it. Okay. We figured it out. Okay, so, honestly, just looking at this, like, set of situations, it really feels like if he gets it on block, I'm not that afraid. That's really what I'm kind of, like, seeing here, is that if they're not in heat, and they land, like, sidestep 2 or down 1-2 into these moves, like this, right? If he does that, we're not afraid. Like, what if they do like this, right? Like, okay, oh no, I jabbed and I didn't know, and I get launched. But we have forward 3. Their fastest move comes out at 15 frames, and we're gonna be able to launch. We're gonna be able to launch it. Like, even if he does like this, then we'll just do same deal, because they have a mid, a house sweep, a tracking. Okay. So it's just like... Yeah, it seems like these moves... I mean, obviously, if he lands this move on you, like, with a very good soul read, you're just kind of in trouble, right? So I think something to think about, though, is, like, what if we talk about, like, okay, oh, that's cool. This action change conditions. I like this. I'm gonna have to learn how this works. Okay, that's really cool. Anyway, so for example, if we have punish, right? And then we go, do we have sidestep here? No, but I mean, obviously we can do it. This, right? You should be thinking about, like he's gonna come in like this or something, right? Like, we need to be thinking about that sidestep situation. And I want to make him go into the stance too. Something like this, right? think I did it wrong. Sorry, y'all. Let me re-record it. Something like this. Did I buy the map? What map? Oh, yes, I did. Yeah. I did. Let's switch to it. Well, I just recorded it. Let's look at this for a second first. But yeah, so like this is scary, right? But we can kind of anticipate this, and we can catch them. Or we can just use more 1+2 and mock kick in this matchup because we expect him to do it. Or down 4. Down 4 is just going to catch it. I mean, I lost a follow after saying I bought it. I mean, I'm sorry. I bought it when I bought the game. I bought the season pass because I wanted them to keep making Tekken. But let's see. I should have the stage. Is this going to trigger people if I pick the stage? Oh, I don't have the stage. Wait, what? Do I not have the stage? How do I get this? Oh. So I didn't get the stage. Okay, I have the season pass. Okay. How could I not support Bandai? I know. Well, I thought season pass gets what you want. Oh, you can switch between day and night now. That's cool. Oh, well. Let's do the beach. $5? Helping Biscuit, I definitely don't think it's integral to the game. But, unless it's got, like, I don't know, like, let's look at this, let's look at the stage selection again. Does it have anything weird on it? Like, is there anything to practice on the stage? It's just a regular octagon. It's no different than this. It's the same stage as, no. If you need to practice combos, it's the same as the frickin' arena. Like, it's the same. So, no, it's definitely not integral to the game. Yeah, Mellow Man, I have not been... That's kind of funny. So it's $5 for a pretty stage from the story. This looks like Dragon's Nest from Tekken 7. Like... Which is, yeah, great. You get to see the wave dashing and stuff, but it's just like, okay, that's great. Like, I see. I see why people are mad that that's $5 extra. I mean, no, haha, gnarly, they don't. It's smaller? The game's lying. They both say it's 24. What's... No, it's 24. 24. Right? Yeah, that's funny. It feels smaller, Mustafa. That's because you got all these wave people crowding you on the stage. I just realized I've had my notes up this whole time. I'm sorry, y'all. But, I mean, the stage does look sick. But, anyway, that's really funny. It looks really cool. So... But so is this stage, so we'll do the summer stage. I like how he looks, too. That's pretty funny. But anyway, I think that in general, like, let's put some strategies together now. So let's say like Heihachi overall. Down back 3 versus Wind God Kamae on block. -2. Block WGK on +4 or better. Other things to think about. Forward 3 challenge, sidestep 2 and down 1-2 into Thunder into TGK. Block on minus. But it seems like they just get free stuff, like, I guess. That's kind of what we're seeing. Yeah. Anyway, man. Yeah, let's set him to warrior mode and see what's see what's different now. Because yeah, we haven't done warrior mode and we do kind of have 15 more minutes. So, what the hell is warrior mode? And obviously, warrior mode we said is if you enter heat 3 times, you get warrior mode, right? So, activates warrior instinct. Huh. Let's see if I can turn this on. How do you get him into warrior mode? Enhanced state, probably. So now you've got this, and that heals. Weird. Ah, so he gets stronger. So 1, 1, 2, down 4, 2, 1. Wow. What the heck? Also, what was that sound just now? That wasn't one of y'all, right? That was in the game. So 1, 1, 2, pin it. How do I pin it? You already pinned it because you redeemed a highlight. I can't pin it now. But anyway, and you can just do all of these moves for how long? How long does it gain that for? Huh. Cannot KO? Wait, he can't be defeated? Until end of round, he gets it. Okay. Whole round. Oh. Wait, he hits you when he goes into the stance. He does. Oh, okay, it just happens to deal a little bit of damage. That's pretty funny. That's what they're saying. Okay. And you have a big little click when he gains it. So it's very obvious when he gets it. So he gets 1, 1, 2, chip damage on block. We'll just do this. Up forward 3, 1. What does up forward 3, 1 come from? And he also has wait, chip damage on block? Oh, right, because the first hit hits, right. Okay. I'm a little bit confused, to be honest. Weird. You can counter him out of it? Alright, Mustafa. There you go. Alright, so... I guess we'll just leave it activated now. So let's look at this as an example. Let's just look at each of them. Still launch. So it's like, it's saying what happens, right? And I'm just... Chip damage on block now. Okay. Chip damage on block has reversal break effect. Okay. That's cool, actually, because that means you can't punch parry it now. Chip damage on block. Chip damage on block. Chip damage on block. Chip damage on block. Is that it? Oh. So the moves themselves are the same. The moves themselves are the same. It's just that, like, for the lack of a better, like, the lack of a better explanation... Wait, how do I... It won't take me to the wall in this stage. What? Oh, there we go. I see. Okay, so, like, what I mean is, like, for lack of a better explanation here... If I push him here... Okay, that's cool. So, like, from here... Oh, man. So that's it? Like... Different frames, too? Okay. Alright, so... Alright, let's, we'll go through them, so... Warrior stance. 1, 1, 2. Walls, chip damage. Because these are the same. This one's the same. Chip damage, and then, wall splat from afar. Yeah, I mean, like, it might be. We have a little bit of time, right? Let's see. So, we have that one. Let's just write them all down, at least. Because Mustafa pinned it, and we already have them all here. So, we have that one. We have 1 back, 2, 2. 1 plus 2. Down 4, 2, 1. 4, 4, 2. 4, 4, 3. Hell sweep. TJK 1, WGK 2. That's it. Yeah, Hazard activating from range 3 is pretty wild, but let's go ahead and look at this stuff. So now we have... Wait, that was wrong, I don't think. That's kind of cool looking. Still minus 13. Oh, but now it forces crouch. Okay, so that's kind of different. And then he knocks you really far away. So, okay. So it's now it's, and can you, knock? Ah! And you probably can't punch parry it. No, you can. Oh. I see. Huge in combos. Okay. But main one is force crouch. Force crouch on block. Minus 13. Alright, so now 1 plus 2. Try electric 1 back 2 2. Okay, sure. Well. Oh my gosh. I see. Yeah, got it. Okay. No gray health. That's pretty cool. Alright, so 1 plus 2. What's new is minus... It is 12 frames. It was always 12 frames, right? Still minus 10. Wait, no, that was... Ah. Well, that looks like it's 4-4-2 guaranteed, so that's fine. I believe you. I-12, mid, knockdown on hit, minus 10 on block. What was this move without it, though? Still I-12. Okay, so we have our answer. Cool. So now we have... So it's just better knockdown. So basically, TLDR... better damage and knockdown. I believe you, Mustafa. Okay, I'll do it, sure. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. That is a lot of damage. I believe it. Okay, so his numbers just get good, but the counterplay is the same. That's what I'm trying to say. Almost the same. Okay. Minus 17. This is twin pistons? What does this look like in regular? Minus 17. But now it, I see. So it goes into a launcher now. Launcher now. Still minus 17 on block. Now check. Forward 1 plus 2, I-12 punish into down forward 2-1. You can do that? Oh, wait. What were we trying? 1 plus 2. Okay. That's cool. Wait. What was the input? Down for 2-1. Yeah, I believe it. That's cool. That is really cool. Alright, so 4-4-2. What are the frames of this guy now? More tracking. Okay. The range for sure. Yeah, seems like he gains more range. Okay, so more range, more tracking. Okay. And then we have 4-4-3. Oh, this becomes +1. And +1 forced crouch, and otherwise would still launch. So let's look at this without it. And then plus, okay. So forward 3 minus +1 forced crouch instead of -3 forced crouch on block. Okay? Then we got Hell Sweep. Oh, right. So, but it's -10. Interesting. Okay. Some more damage. One sweep is -14. That's still not good for us. Okay. What was this without the Warrior Instinct? Okay, so that's normal. Cool. Okay, so first hit, no stagger. That's what I'm reading on that. Okay. Alright, and then you have, you wanted up, forward, 3-1? You mean 3-4? What is up 4-3-1? 3-2? Also, why is it not on the move list? So anyway. You're not talking about 3-4, right? Is it here? Up forward 3 during heat. You have to be in heat. It's not a it's not a move about it's not a move that comes in warrior stance. It comes in heat. Wait. No. Upward 4-1 still. that comes out of heat, not out of this by the looks of it. Okay. That's pretty cool, though, that he has that. Let's look into it real quick. Well. Okay. So what is this? +2. Yeah, that sounds about right. Alright, cool. So, and then we finally have these two stances. So, we have... Okay, we want this. It says so you have a reversal now. What is this? Oh, Wind God stance. Thunder God stance. Okay, no, my bad. My bad. So we have Thunder God stance, which is... That gains that. So now if we try to... Oh, this is hard to do. I see, yeah. So reversals it. So reversal. What's the block? And -8. -8 on block. And then we have the stance 2. This guy. Same deal. And -3. Okay. Reversal. -3 on block. So that is very good. Whoa, this has a high crush too. High crush, jab crush. That is wild. It does look like Shoryuken, but it's it is better than that. Okay. Alright. Cool. Oh, the warrior mode already had it. Okay. I mean, the regular mode already had it. Okay. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. So, I think that pretty much sums it up. We're pretty much done with our time today, so let's go ahead and summarize. So we talked about, like, if you block if you're on minus for this Thunder God stance. In general, don't crouch. Like, just, let's see. So, warrior mode, things become safe and chip and have more reward. Be careful. That's kind of how I view that. It's just like, just be careful. But it can only happen once per entire game, right? So it's like, yeah, he gets one free round. That's kind of how it boils down to. Do it like that. So, yeah, logic. I mean, that kind of makes sense. And it's just like, it's kind of... Yeah, like, he's pretty good. Anyway, he's pretty good in warrior mode, obviously. I mean, like, this is interesting, but I feel like a lot of against Heihachi, you're just going to... Oh, yeah. Mustafa brought this up earlier, but, like, sidestep left, sidestep right versus, what is it, back 3? Counter Fisher. That's basically it. Like, that's kind of... use tracking to catch sidestep 2 in frame traps, because like that's going to be something that they want to do. So for example, you could back 1 into block sidestep 2 into forward 3, right? Like this is the type of thing where it's like you're kind of expecting them to do something ridiculous. So do they still have this punish online? Nice. Okay. And you just catch him. I don't know what else they... Oh, yeah, they're not doing anything else. But, like, the point being that, like, they're -5 here, so you can forward 3. That's the idea. So, I do feel like we're going to have a pretty good matchup against him for that reason. And heck, you can even just do down 4 at that point if you're really, like, trying to, like, get him to stop, right? So, I think that's the plan against him, and that's kind of what I'm going to be doing. So with that being said, though, let's go ahead and wrap things up. I can't wait to play against him on Saturday, but let's do our sign off. So if you're coming from YouTube, be sure and like, comment, subscribe to the channel. It really helps us grow. We really love seeing the new people show up. And if you ever want to watch it live, it's going to be at twitch.tv/VonTiban. That's VONTIBAN. We stream Bryan Tekken Saturdays and Sundays, 9 a.m. to 11 a.m. Central Time. So come check us out there. Our variety stream where we live characters like this is going to be on Thursday evenings, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. And then finally, if we do have a makeup stream, those will be on Wednesday evenings, 8:45 p.m. to 10:45 p.m. Central Time. That being said, if you missed any of that, that's all going to be in your description down below, as well as a link to our Discord with a very nice community of players. I think we just hit 100 members like a couple of weeks ago. We're all very welcoming, so come check it out. And I hope your Heihachi games are going well. I hope you are not losing too much to Heihachi on the ladder, and that this is useful to you. And I hope to see you in the next one. Bye for now.